Next stage in line is MB-EX-6, and I understand this can be quite a hellish stage for people to handle because the challenge condition states that allied units have greatly reduced max HP. I believe it's about 80% reduction in the max HP, and that goes to say that for a lot of them, they can kinda get one tap by the enemies. Especially because of this enemy sniper right here. If, let's say, you have any range operators in his way, he's probably gonna eliminate them in one single hit. And even for every other enemies here, if you even try to use defenders against them, most likely it's not gonna be very long-lived. They will get eliminated very quickly as well. So, we'll try to do a unique strategy that doesn't involve blocking anyone so that we don't get as much damage from them. Take note, the weaknesses of the enemies are as follows. These three guys are arts damage. As you can see, is D resistance, D resistance, and D resistance. Whereas for these two, physical damage might be better, where you see D defense and D defense. Now, these three enemies right here goes to the left of the map, and these two goes to the right of the map. So it's kind of better that we concentrate the arts damage on the right, and then all the physical damage on the left. Kind of. Alright? Now let's see the squad that we're gonna use. Only 6 operators. You'll want a Taunts at skill 3 M3, and the minimum level is E270. If you don't have that, please borrow from a friend. And if you don't have a friend with that, please come to my Discord server, you can add someone over there. Next up, you want 3 arts damage dealers. The more the merrier, and the higher the level or the higher the rarity, the better it's going to be. You can replace them with basically any caster and supporter, although I recommend you to have some slowing involved within the strategy. So as you see, I bring 2 Dazzle Binders and 1 Core Caster. If you have other stronger casters that you have in mind to bring, please feel free to do so. And then afterwards, bring a Pusher. There's a skill that says that they push enemies significantly. So you look at all your pushers in your account. Shaw has a wording over here that says significantly, and she's only at Elite 1, skill 2, rank 7. My Feeder over here, who is at M3 on a skill 1, also has a skill that says significantly. So if I want to, I can use that as well. Alright, so you get the idea. You can rely on your old trusty Shaw to do the trick over here. At Elite 1 that is. And then final operator that you want is a Gravel. Doesn't need to be E2, and Elite 1 Gravel will work just fine. Although I do recommend at least Elite 1 level 40, 50 will be nice, or if not maximum. No E2 needed, but make sure to have skill 2 rank 7 so that the strategy will work out very well. Alright, 6 simple operators for you guys to follow. If you have other operators in mind that you want to bring to the stage, please feel free to do so. I left all these 3 spaces for you guys for you to adapt to the strategy. Alright, let's begin the stage. MB-EX-6 Factory. First step, place the blocks as you see. Alright, and then place one last block over here. Then as soon as you have enough DP, go ahead and put Taunts right in the map over here. Next up, we're gonna hold back one of the enemies with Gravel, right over here. And then stun the 2 enemies, just like that. Then place a Dazzle Binder if you can, over there. Then activate Taunt's skill as soon as it's ready, remove Gravel. And then also place Shaw down, just like that. Now, we don't want this sniper guy to go all around and hit onto your range units. So, remove this block over here so that he gets funneled in. Now, feel free to use a Gravel if you want to hold back the enemies a little bit. Let's place more Dazzle Binders. Oh, look at this guy. This arts damage weak guy. We're gonna put a block here so that he gets funneled into the right side of the map. Let's remove Gravel. Now, notice that this brawler is walking up to Shaw. What we're gonna do is we will push him with Shaw's skill. Just like that. And then place your last arts damage dealer over here, facing downwards. So you concentrate all the arts damage there so that you eliminate the enemies. Activate Taunt skill whenever it's ready. If any brawler were to leak past Taunts, go ahead and use Shaw skill. If you ever need to, also go ahead to use your arts damage dealer skills. I think this guy's gonna leak past. Yep. So push him. Okay, would this guy leak pass? No, he wouldn't. How about the next one? And I think he will. And because of that, let's push him. I'm gonna use Podenko's skill to do more damage to this guy. This part. Notice there's a lot more brawlers coming in and rolling in. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky here. I'm gonna activate Orchid skill to add more damage to the right. So we're gonna hold this guy back with a gravel. Just like that. And whenever Shaw skill is ready, push 2 in 1 into the hole. Just like that. I'm gonna use Podenko's skill again to do more damage to this guy. Now it's fine if the left side goes down. Now let's do this. Retreat this block and then place a block right over here. Next up, remove this block as well in a little bit. Remove and then place a block here. And what you've done is that you're sending all of these enemies to the right side of the map. Now if let's say this guy goes past so far, then what you can do is you can make him spin around all the way again by placing a block here. And he will be forced to go all over the place. And then if you still need to, you can cycle the block one final time by removing this and then after placing a block. Get the idea? That way you can make sure that you will all be killed within this strategy. Very, very unique way to do this, and I hope it will be fun for you guys to execute it. Alright, that's that for this guy. See you guys in the next one, which is EX7. Bye all!